Community Matters, a local hospital, is recognizing those who save lives for a living. NBC6's Jenna Jordan has more from Claiborne Parish.
Officials with Claiborne Memorial Hospital say they treat about 30 patients daily in their emergency rooms like this one.
First responders delivering patients for treatment.
By land, sea, and air. We get them anywhere they can get here.
Claiborne Memorial Medical Center is the only hospital in the parish, and in times of emergency, seconds are critical when it comes to receiving care.
We have the staff and expertise to handle medical emergencies here. So don't think that you need to go directly to a large city hospital to get expert emergency care. It can happen right here in our community.
The community now showing these hometown heroes how much they care. Emergency medical services crews, firefighters, and law enforcement recognized alongside doctors and nurses for their life-saving efforts in times of emergency.
We don't often get to show appreciation to those who do go to the lengths of what they do to save lives.
Bring public awareness to the people that run toward danger instead of away from danger.
Here, doctors say caring is a community effort.
We have critical care patients. Sometimes there may not be just one doctor, but 3 or 4 of us working on the patient. It's just whoever's sick, they go to it. They don't question if it's their patient or not.
These medical professionals see the impact they have on their neighbors, knowing they're making a difference for the more than 16,000 people in the parish.
You can't walk through this town without seeing somebody that you know would not be here if it weren't for our first responders, our law enforcement officials, or the nurses and doctors that work for our emergency services.
At the end of the shift, when you go home, you feel really good. Most of the times that you've helped somebody and you've made a difference in somebody's life, you're the best thing that happened on the worst day of their life, possibly.
The life-saving heroes are being honored as a part of Hospital Week. In Homer, Jenna Jordan, back to you.